I'm a duchess but I never use my title, unlike Meghan Markle who uses it everywhere. Welcome back to Crown Chronicles, your ultimate destination for royal revelations, palace secrets, and the drama that unfolds behind the gilded gates of the British monarchy. If you're passionate about uncovering the real stories of the Windsors and their extended family, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. You won't want to miss a single royal twist we bring you. Today's story dives into an explosive royal confession that has left fans and royal watchers buzzing. A duchess, known for her grace, humility, and discretion, reveals she rarely uses her title, contrasting sharply with Meghan Markle, who critics say flaunts hers wherever she goes. In a recent, candid interview, the Duchess opened up about the delicate balance of being a member of the royal family while trying to maintain a sense of normalcy. She spoke about the pressures that come with a title, the weight of public expectations, and how, despite her status, she prefers to be recognized for her actions rather than her rank. "I am a duchess," she said, "but my title doesn't define me. I'd rather people know me for the work I do and the causes I support than for the letters after my name." These words might sound simple, but in the world of royalty, where titles, styles, and the weight of protocol are everything, this statement carries enormous significance. The comparison to Meghan Markle is unavoidable. Since marrying Prince Harry, Meghan has been in the spotlight constantly, often referred to as Duchess of Sussex in media coverage, public appearances, interviews, and even social media. Some argue that she leans heavily on her title as a symbol of status and influence, while others see it as a natural extension of her royal role. The new Duchess's admission, therefore, resonates as a quiet critique, or at least an indirect contrast, highlighting a more understated, perhaps traditional, approach to royal duty. What makes this story so fascinating is that it touches on a larger cultural debate: what it truly means to be a royal in the modern era. For decades, titles have carried enormous prestige, commanding respect, attention, and admiration. Yet, as this Duchess points out, the modern world values humility, relatability, and authentic engagement more than ceremonial rank. She explained that in her charitable work, official meetings, and public appearances, she often prefers to introduce herself without the formal Duchess label, allowing interactions to feel personal rather than hierarchical. It's a philosophy that contrasts sharply with the more media-savvy approach that Meghan has cultivated, where her title is a constant part of her public persona. Royal commentators are already weighing in, noting that this confession is a subtle reminder of the differing approaches within the family. On one side, you have the traditionalist royal who values discretion, letting actions speak louder than titles. On the other, Meghan Markle represents a new generation of royals who embrace visibility, personal branding, and global influence. The conversation has ignited debates online, with fans divided. Some praise the humility and understated elegance of the Duchess who rarely uses her title, while others admire Meghan's confidence in leveraging her royal position to advance her causes and maintain a powerful public presence. But there's more beneath the surface. This revelation also hints at the tension that exists within the royal family over how titles are perceived and used. Sources close to the palace suggest that older generations value the quiet dignity of understated royals, while the younger generation, particularly those navigating life in the media spotlight, understand that a title can be a tool, a way to command attention and drive influence for charitable, personal, and public endeavors. For members like Meghan, embracing her title is part of shaping her identity and her legacy in the royal narrative. For others, it's a responsibility and a tradition that's better honored through subtlety. This candid admission also comes at a time when the monarchy faces intense scrutiny over relevance, public image, and the behaviors of individual royals. The media loves a story of contrast, and the juxtaposition between this quiet Duchess and the high-profile, outspoken Meghan Markle has created the perfect storm for engagement. Fans are drawn to the tension, the drama, and the philosophical debate about what it really means to hold a royal title in today's world. Is it a badge of honor? A responsibility? Or, in some cases, a tool to be wielded strategically in the public eye? Adding to the intrigue, royal insiders hint that this Duchess's philosophy may influence the younger members of the family. Princesses, cousins, and even some royal aides reportedly observe how she handles her duties, titles, and public appearances. Her example shows that one can embrace royalty without being consumed by it, a delicate balance of influence and humility. The lesson seems clear: prestige doesn't require ostentation, impact doesn't require self-promotion. And in the era of 24/7 media scrutiny, that message resonates with royals and fans alike. It's also worth noting that the public reaction has been overwhelming. Social media channels are buzzing with discussions, memes, and debates. Comments range from admiration for her modest approach to criticism, claiming that in the modern royal era, visibility is everything. Titles exist for a reason, one user commented. If you have it, use it. Another responded, finally, a royal who understands that humility is more powerful than a name. This conversation illustrates how even subtle comments can ripple through the royal ecosystem, shaping perceptions and fueling ongoing debates about tradition versus modernity. At the heart of this story is a universal theme: the tension between identity and perception. Royals, despite their wealth, privilege, and global influence, are still human. They grapple with ego, expectations, and personal philosophy, just like the rest of us. In this case, the Duchess's restraint is a powerful statement about how one can remain noble, impactful, and respected without flaunting titles or seeking constant recognition. In contrast, Meghan's embrace of her royal identity represents another valid approach, one that capitalizes on visibility, influence, and strategic positioning. Both approaches have merits. But this moment of candid honesty from the Duchess has reignited debate and reminded the world that the monarchy is not just about pomp and ceremony, it's about people, personalities, and philosophies. As we continue to follow royal stories, one thing is clear: the dynamics of titles, public perception, and personal choice will remain a central theme in the monarchy for years to come. This candid revelation is more than just gossip, it's a window into the philosophy of how royals navigate power, influence, and personal integrity in the modern world. And whether you side with the understated Duchess or Meghan Markle, the conversation is far from over. Here at Crown Chronicles, we'll be tracking every nuance, every comment, and every ripple that this story creates. If you loved this deep dive, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and share your thoughts. Do you admire the quiet dignity of the Duchess who rarely uses her title, or do you appreciate Meghan's confident, visible approach to royalty? The royal debate is ongoing, and your voice matters in it. Stay tuned, because the world of the British royal family never sleeps, and neither does Crown Chronicles.